This is the pound yen on the 15-minute time frame. The trade is actually on the 5 and the 5 range, but I'm showing you this so that you can see clearer that we've just had a very big bullish candle, currently 19 pips up, and a ridiculous 12 pips here for potentially 83. Aggressive in one sense because we are moving very directionally, but conservative in another because of the small stop loss. So to fully appreciate this trade, and I will appreciate it a lot more if it goes on to win. But as usual, higher time frame analysis. Okay, those of you that are following my videos, you're probably sick of the pound pairs, but they are performing, and so it really has been a pound pair day and last few days. What we're looking at here, big momentum candle, again, big momentum candle just here. Where could price go? Well, I think we haven't closed above this area yet, but I think as a minimum, we could come up to this structure area here. Those structure areas will become more prominent as we drop down the time frames. A little bit of a concern here, RSI is overbought at 87. Nevertheless, this structure level just here, we have had a confirmed break above close above this major level of structure. So if we relook at our structure levels right here, get it almost perfect. We have this, and this, an area of consolidation coming in at the 137 psychological number. And so at some point the market is here going to run out of steam. I'm hoping it's not just yet until we push that little higher to that 137 psychological number. Let's go to the 60. Very directional move. You can see that red candle, we had a bit of a pullback. Let's go down to the 15, and this is really where we start to see the trade. So I'm just going to draw out the trend, move higher, pull back, move higher, pull back, move higher. I am going to draw out the trend here because you can see it on the 5, move higher, pull back, okay? Doji followed by a higher high, higher close. As a minimum, I'm expecting price to come up to this level, okay? Minimum. Let's drop down to the 5 minute. Okay, and you can now, just let me clear it up for you guys so you can see this. Move higher. Lovely structure level just here. From that structure level, we went higher. We pulled back into structure. Then right here, we went higher and have pulled back, okay? Now, on the 5 range, some of you may or not know what this is, okay? I got involved using X to A to B, B to C, CD completion, a Gartley pattern, guys. You can see it hit the 61.8, got involved using the Gartley pattern. Bring on the orders, protective stops where at the 113, 5 full pips below the 136 psychological number, okay? So just going back out to the 15, you can see now, lovely big momentum candle, higher high, higher close. We will push higher here, hopefully we'll push higher here, and continue pushing higher. The risk, just to clarify on this trade, 11, it was 12 before, give or take a pip. Looking for 87. Do I see a 7 to 1? No. If it was 8, almost an 8 to 1 reward to risk if it comes off. No guarantee it will. I am just, for the sake of my peace of mind, I've checked it, I don't know how many times, but I'm going to re-clarify. Structure level here, 10 pips before the 137 psychological number. Let's go out to the 60, look left. This line here is at 136.90. We do have that structure level. Let's just look further left. It is the upper structure level that we're looking for. Not really anything there. Yeah, a little bit there, nothing too major, but obviously we're looking at an incredible reward to risk here if it comes off, and so I do want to not be too aggressive with the target take. 27 pips up. I am going to front run this by a full 10 pips for that psychological number. That will mean that the reward is 84, 85. Give or take, very big trade, decent position size on this one. Would be nice to get that continuation. We're back for a little update here. We did get, let's have a look, 35 plus 10. We did get 38 pips up here, but importantly, we have now come up to retest structure highs just here. Okay, so it's normal that we would see a reaction at this point. So I'm going to go ahead here, move a few pips past break even. The RSI has gone overbought here, so how much of a retracement we could see, I'm not too sure. Let's just go out to the 60-minute time frame. Hopefully you'll be able to see this relatively clearly. So you can see that in 10 minutes, this candle will close, and it looks as though, depending where it finishes, we will probably hold this area. I'm hoping that we don't suck all the way back down. I'm hoping that we hold the very highs here and then see a continuation. Just one other thing, if we go out to the 240, this will give us another bullish higher high, higher close 240 candle because it's 6 o'clock. If all that happens, that would be good news. Right now, though, we are seeing a bit of a retracement. Hate to see these, you know, when you've got such a good reward to risk. But we are up at structure, and that's what happens, guys. Lovely run. As soon as we hit structure, we see some form of resistance, but we're holding the trade. We're going to hold it, and hopefully we will maybe see some of this red candle reverse. Would be nice to see just a long wick here as an indication that, you know, this is just a structure hold, and then the next hour we go up higher. Of course, there's no guarantee whatsoever, so we'll come back to this hopefully when targets are hit or I've been stopped out. Welcome back to the pound yen, and as you can see, I've still got the drawings out here, or I had to redraw them actually. We had the lovely Gartley pattern here. Let me just go down to the 5 range so that you can hopefully see it. There it is, and you can see from that point we triple bottomed and then rallied on up to the highs, at which point I moved to break even, and then in the night we rallied up right here to the 136.90s, which is where my targets were. So that banked 87 pips